Hey y'all. So I had intended to do a video about my favorite books from 2024 and I just didn't do it. So instead I'm going to talk about the things that I want to read in 2025. I'm not calling them reading goals because the fastest way for me to not accomplish something is to make it a goal. So these are things that I'm just going to try to prioritize for reading this year. The first thing I know I'm definitely going to read without fail is Rebecca Yarros, the Empyrean series. The third book in that is coming out on January 21st. So I'm going to do a reread of the first two books before that book comes out because I've kind of forgotten, it's been a while. So the first of those books is Fourth Wing, and the second is Iron Flame, and the third book is Onyx Storm. And like I said, it comes out on January 21st. So I'm really looking forward to it. Fourth Wing here, this book kind of got me out of, it got me out of a reading slump. I had not read an actual physical book. I can't even tell you the last time I read a physical book. I was reading ebooks and listening to audiobooks for a very long time. And I had stopped buying physical books, and I had a Books A Million gift card. So I walked in and there was a thing with Fourth Wing. I'd been hearing so much about it, so I just picked it up. And not only did I really enjoy the book, but I enjoyed the physical book. I enjoyed turning the pages. I missed it. I never realized how much I missed all of that. So, and now I have two bookcases full of books that are basically almost all TBR. So I'm looking forward to that. And the second set of books that I have, of course it's a series, that I have been wanting to read the whole thing for years is Stephen King, the Dark Tower series. This is going to be a hefty goal. I had read the first two or three of these books when they first came out decades ago, and when I realized that it was going to be years between the next book and the next book, and I was going to have to do the reread, because pretty much when I read something within 48 hours, most of it escapes my mind. So every time there's a new book in a series, I have to go back and reread the previous books. And so I knew I didn't want to do that. So I was waiting for all of them to come out. So I've had this box set for a little while now, and I've decided that this year, my hope, not a goal, but my hope is that I can read this whole thing. Yeah, so those are my main things I want to get accomplished right away. I was looking at my bookcases and I was trying to pick out, some other books to talk about, but these are my priorities right now. So I at least want to get the Rebecca Yarros books read by the time, by the end of January, get those out of the way. And then, I'm kind of thinking maybe for the Dark Tower series, maybe to try to just do one a month. And that way I still have time to, read other things in between. I'm not just stuck with, this, because then that becomes a job. So, yeah, so that's my plan. And those are my little reading hopes for 2025 so far. Thanks.